don't hit like Triple G. I don't hit like Kirkland.
You hit like my son.
Me gusta eso.
You have an opportunity to do so. He goes down here in round 3.
He thought that messing with a Mexican was so easy.
You're gonna feel so much pain.
Never got hit by me.
You're gonna say you're gonna feel so much pain.
You're gonna feel pain.
You're gonna
feel
feel
pain.
pain.
You're gonna feel this, yo.
A lot.
But he had no idea who Canelo was.
Got your family in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on tight to your seats, because what you are about to see is one of the best classes on humility and the cruelest boxing of the last few years. The year was 2024 in the homeland of Mexico, when the Puerto Rican Edgar Berlanga would clash for the 168 pounds divisions titles that Canelo owned. Throughout the buildup, Berlanga disrespected Canelo like no one else.
Puerto Rico en la casa, oíste, puñeta. Septiembre 14, vamos arriba, oíste. Campeón del mundial, oíste.
Berlanga wanted to stir up the fury in Canelo.
You hit like
I don't
my
hit like
son.
Kirkland. Yeah, you hit like my son. My son hit harder than you.
You hit like my
My
son.
son hit harder than you.
You will see.
Even going as far as disrespecting Canelo's previous opponents.
And we're not gonna end up like that. Nigga over there, I got knocked out.
Take it easy. I'm gonna take care of him for you. I promise you. I promise you. That's for you, buddy. Hey, buddy. That's for you. You think he got more IQ than you?
Berlanga was nothing compared to the monsters Canelo had faced in his career.
You already been
You
there
think I'm
already.
scared of you?
But you think everybody else is scared of you,
You
just
think
like him.
I'm scared of
just
you?
like all these guys,
You
bro.
think I'm scared of
Just
you?
all these guys, bro.
You need 20 like you.
But Berlanga was not a nobody. Undefeated with an 80% knockout rate, he wanted Canelo's belt, hype, and fame, and was willing to put everything, including his reputation, on the line to get it.
You know, and that's my main goal. I want the whole world to know who Berlanga is.
Berlanga didn't hold back on the trash talk, hurling insults at Canelo every interview he went to. In the press conference, tensions reached a boiling point, and in one particularly ugly moment, Berlanga crossed the line. We had never seen Canelo at that level of anger.
Nobody pretend that's who I am.
You pretend to be
That's
so
who I am.
rude.
No.
For what?
No, I
For
just
what?
The fight was set. This time, he didn't just want to win. He wanted to humiliate the bully who dared to disrespect him.
You're gonna see.
You're gonna see.
Gentlemen, the fight was for all the titles of the super middleweight division, and it was time to see if Berlanga fought as well as he spoke. The first thing that was noticed was that Berlanga was much taller and bigger than Cinnamon. The Puerto Rican was around 200 pounds, while Canelo barely arrived at 180, and then the bell rang. Everyone was afraid they were going to see Berlanga die that night. Alvarez came out more aggressive than usual. He abandoned his usual tactics of a relaxed first round and went after Berlanga.
Is legit.
That's what greatness does to you. It makes you question your power, your seed, your youth, everything.
Front foot. A lot of people thought perhaps Berlanga would come forward. He's talking trash already. For Berlanga, right now he's got bear paws on them.
You could see the anger he had with Berlanga, and Canelo put the youngster under pressure.
Look, I do agree with what Tom said. I think he has to be the aggressor, the guy. Foot, that's what you have to do against a fighter like this.
Lara wasn't the aggressor. He gave Canelo fits. He wasn't really an aggressor. He was giving Canelo some fits. So there's ways around moving around and trying to do good instead of just being
Some would question, does Berlanga have that type of footwork?
quick combinations. And look, it's not brilliant backing up and being pushed back.
Big left hook connects for Canelo.
And he's been doing that every time he gets hit, he comes right back. That's what you got to do as a young. Berlanga missed a big right hand. Body shot by Berlanga. You guys may not think Berlanga's doing much, man, but I like what I'm seeing. He's throwing the right punches. He's picking the variation.
That's for Edgar Berlanga, but so far, so has stayed mainly out of trouble, but he still waiting for Edgar.
In round 3, Berlanga tried to respond to Canelo's assault, but a devastating left hook sent him down. Like directed by the speed of light, it was the fastest punch Canelo has thrown in his career, and the timing was perfect. Berlanga went for a parry because he thought Canelo was going to jab, but he came around with a left hook and caught him off guard. Alvarez, showing no mercy, continued to go after Berlanga with fierce body blows.
Berlanga looks okay.
Canelo Alvarez shots is just cartoonish.
Oh, he caught him again! And now Berlanga may have to fall back on his brawling style that saw him score 16 consecutive first-round knockouts.
Canelo's trying to tucked in by the right side of his face.
Yeah.
Canelo has to go around that guard or look for the right hand.
And this, Sergio, is where I think Canelo can have some success with the body shots. You've got Berlanga. Body is wide open.
Canelo is not playing around.
Canelo's so cool under pressure, man. He has a big, young, strong fighter in front of him, and he's still trying to bully the young guy, the big guy. Jab, digging the body. There it is right there.
I just feel like Berlanga has got to try and push Canelo back or it's going to be target practice.
Notice once Canelo starts letting go of more than 2 shots, Berlanga comes right back.
Here's the right hand from Berlanga. Trying to stick.
Good body shot by Canelo.
Berlanga was now paying for his words, and it was clear who was in charge.
We saw in his last fight, Canelo was able to...
That's what he needs, head movement. You got to make fighters like Canelo completely miss.
Good uppercut. That's the same shot that put...
A Mexican tank. I mean, look, he doesn't waste movement. He doesn't waste any kind of movement, and he's always landing with high accuracy and power. That's what Canelo does, and he cuts off.
Canelo ate Berlanga's best punches like lunch, but whenever he landed his own punches, it felt like a truck had crashed into Berlanga.
Get gobbled up in the guard of Canelo Alvarez, but so far, the right hand, the power shots.
I feel like Berlanga's kind of caught between 2 things here, Chris. It's not as if he's trying to survive, but he's not going all out to try and win either.
Canelo caught it, but as long as he felt the power of Berlanga with that right hand, that's how you start building confidence, just touching something. If you're Edgar Berlanga. Berlanga should be catching and countering now.
Said that was the key to winning. Keep the jab in Canelo's face.
This round.
Seems like Canelo's trying to lure him in, trying to bait Berlanga to build some confidence and make a mistake. Always trying to find a way to knock you out. With every punch selection in the book. That was just when he stopped him in 11. You know, Canelo fighting bigger, stronger fighters, you could hurt him early in the punishment takes its toll.
Berlanga having this little fight in the phone booth here. He's talking to Canelo in between clinches.
Well, he's got more...
He's not taking advantage of when Canelo throws the shots to his arms to fire right back. He's allowing Canelo to beat his arms up.
Canelo again rocked him with a big right in the waning seconds of the 9th.
Receiving end of some really big body shots, and he's been able to keep walking through them.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Though Berlanga acted unfazed, he was taking a beating more than what he had bargained.
There was another shot to the left arm of Edgar Berlanga. That arm is going to hurt when this fight's over.
You sure those aren't just red tattoos on his arm?
So he did it again. He's targeting that arm as he did against Dimitri Bivol, as he did against Callum Smith.
Oh, nice. Canelo followed it up with the uppercut. Berlanga still trying to press forward.
It was the exact combination that Canelo landed on Munguia to drop him. He threw away that left side in the 11th.
There's a nice shot from Berlanga. Left hook, right hand. But Canelo's just landing more and throwing.
8 rounds to 2, my fault. In favor of Canelo Alvarez with 110-8 round throwing.
He's following the game plan. He got the respect of Canelo. Now Canelo's trying to,
Berlanga remained defiant, taunting Alvarez.
Forced Edgar Berlanga in a way to exchange more. If he's not able to throw that jab out, believing that he was all style, that he was all height, any stretch. But being here in the 12th round and still trading with Canelo Alvarez.
didn't like that shot to the body. I don't know if Canelo knows that.
Good uppercut from Berlanga.
Berlanga is hurt to the body, guys. You're going to get hit upstairs. Berlanga hit to the body.
Plenty of flash.
Berlanga wasn't bad at all. Canelo just had far too much in his locker. He was ahead in not just the range and variety of shots, but the knowledge of how to set them up and when to use them. A seasoned pro who knows all the plays. Canelo did not achieve the knockout, but he gave Berlanga one of the hardest beatings of his life, and without doubt, the most brutal in his career. After 12 intense rounds, the fight was scored 118 to 109 by 2 judges and 117 to 110 by the third, in favor of Alvarez, who remained the unified super middleweight world champion after earning a unanimous decision over Berlanga. Obviously, everyone would have loved to see Berlanga dismissed by TKO in the third when he was knocked down, but he has a strong chin. Canelo applied good pressure, used the jab well, and was smart defensively. Canelo gave him a lesson on humility that will be written in pugilistic history. At the post-fight interview, Canelo kept it friendly with Berlanga, reminding the young fighter of his potential.
Keep going. You're a great fighter. Keep going. Keep working. Keep busy in the boxing. Working, train, fight a lot, and you're gonna be champion. But keep focused, my friend. Huh? You're young.
However, Berlanga deserves all the credit. He took a giant step and did well enough. After the fight, Berlanga's career went downhill. Losing one of his next 2 fights, he obviously didn't take Canelo's advice to stay in and work his way back to the top. After the fight, many criticized Canelo for taking on such an unproven and easy fighter as Berlanga and not challenging mandatory challenger William Skull.
No, I did good. You know? Now what they gonna say? I fight younger fighters? Before they say I fight older fighters. Now what they gonna say? He fight younger fighters? They always talk. I'm the best fighter in the world.
If you enjoyed this video, watch our other videos on Canelo. I'll see you in a second.